Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Rodney, and I'm back. And I wanted to talk about the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. Now, I know I am really late with this review. Charge it to my head and not to my heart. That's what we used to say. We used to say that back in the day at church. Okay, shout out to Pilgrim Rest Baptist Church. Um, we just gonna talk. Okay. Cal. Cal is at home. Cal is in this big house by herself. All the kids are pretty much grown. I think the last one is Portia. Portia just got a brand new car. Okay. Portia is in those Los Angeles streets. She ain't worried about her mama. Okay. Girl, she got her little debit card. I'm sure she got a probably even a little Amex. Okay. She got her Amex. She got her car keys, a full tank of gas, baby. Her ID, Miss driver's license, baby. Miss Thing is gone. Cal wants to hang out with Portia. I think Portia said she was meeting up with her sisters, and Cal was like, "What time? Like, what time are you guys going? Like, I want to go." Girl, when I tell you, baby, Miss Portia got real quiet on that phone. This is exactly how it went. Hey, so what time are you going out? I want to go. I don't know. Hey, I said, oh no, oh baby. So Cal was, was sitting there gagged. Baby, it's a wrap, baby. Miss Portia said, Um. Anyways, Bose and Dorit they meet up. They both look good, and the only thing I could think about, not to get too far off track, but the only thing I could think about was Dr. Wendy. And what I've been saying is Dr. Wendy is the most fashionable one on Potomac. So when she shows up and she's meeting up with someone like Giselle, who looks like a suburban PTA mom, right? Ashley, who looks like an ex Vegas showgirl trying to get her sexy back. Karen, who looks nice, right? But Wendy is like, to me, the fashion girl of the show. So she always stands out. Where if she kind of was hanging out with, say, a Erica Jane, a Bose, or Dorit, she would fit right on in. You see Erica Jane when she met up with Garcelle, Sutton, and Kyle, she had on some thigh high boots. Okay, in the middle of the day. Okay. Like I'm just like that's why Dr. Wendy always kind of sticks out because there's no one in the group that can match her fly. Where if she was meeting up with a group of girls like this, they were all meshed together. Anyways, Dorita's still talking, girl, about what's going on with her and PK. Bose is just basically a listening ear. I don't know outside of when they first met. At least they haven't. At least I don't remember them showing it. Has Bose? I'm sure she has, and they just haven't shown it. Because I refuse to believe that they meet up like this all the time, and the conversations always revolve around Dorit. Does she know that Bose wants to have a child? Does she know? Has she talked about? I know she sent flowers after Bose had her surgery. Anyways, girl, Bose is just basically girl a listening ear at this point. Cal, Sutton, and Garcelle, Erica Jane, they all meet up. Hold up. Oh, Garcelle is basically telling Cal because Garcelle was the first one who made it there after Cal. She's basically telling Cal, sorry. She's basically telling Cal, I need some water. Hold up, y'all. She's basically telling Cal that girl, if you talked a little bit of mess about Dorit with PK, just say it, right? Um, Cal is upset because she feels as though she's having her character questioned, and I put Cal, that's your fault. All Cal had to do was when this whole text message stuff came up. All she had to say was, "Of course I text PK. He's like my brother. We text all the time." You see what I'm saying? But Cal has to accept responsibility because one, if you go back and watch the way that Cal, and I keep saying this, if you go back and watch the way that Cal delivered that tea to Garcelle, That's the way that the reason why Garcelle went back and told Sutton was because of how Cal delivered it to her. PK texted me. It was something along those lines. PK texted me. Girl, what? So now, of course, Garcelle is like, girl, PK text her. Girl. So that she goes back and she tells Sutton, girl, PK be texting Dorit. PK be texting Cal, girl. You see what I'm saying? So now Cal is caught up into some mess. And again, if she just would have, Cal, your story has changed 6 or 7 times. It went from just, memes and gifts to, girl, we don't text, to you showing text, to you saying you don't know nothing, but then also telling PK that, girl, your secret is safe with me. It's just like your story is all over the place when she could have just nipped this in the bud from the get go and said, yes, PK and I text. Dorit knows it. Mauricio knows it. That's like my brother. I'm like his sister. We laugh about certain things. We have the same sense of humor, and sometimes we may talk about his sobriety journey. It's so many different ways that Kyle could have framed this, but she didn't. Let me tell you something. I don't know what's going on, Kyle and these producers. When I tell you they are on her neck, so I remember, girl, listen, okay, let's just stop. So I remember it hit the blogs that Cal had supposedly quit the show. It was that day, and I think I mentioned this last week. It was the day that Bose had her spa day at her home. It had hit the blogs that Cal had quit. Well, one of the cousins said, and I don't know if this is true or not, but I don't mind saying it because it's really not like no deep tea. Even if it ain't true, it's not that serious. One of the cousins said that they heard that Cal actually stopped filming for like a whole week. And that's why Sutton was really pissed off. Now, I don't know how true that is, but it actually kind of makes sense to me because, again, I remember the blogs, the white blogs, okay, talking about Cal had pretty much like quit the show that week of Bose's or that day of Bose's event, right? And that's also around the time they say Kyle stopped filming for a week, and that's why Sutton was really, really pissed off. So it kind of makes sense. But my whole thing is this. Kyle, girl, the way that they are on your girl neck with that beautiful beam footage, they're basically showing that Kyle is a hypocrite. Like, girl, you want everybody to put their business out there and it has to be addressed and questions will be asked. But then, girl, as soon as it's done to you, girl, you get to running and crying and screaming like a rich white woman. Sutton's whole thing is, girl, she wants us to behave a certain way and carry ourselves in a certain way, basically show up on this show a certain way. But then when it's time, when the fire is underneath her ass, then she wants to get to running. You better get to running, bitch. Ain't that what Sheree said? Hey! Ain't that what Sheree told? What is that what Sheree told? She told Kenya that or Nene? You better get to running. Whatever she told her. Yeah, Kyle, it's your moment, and I don't know if Kyle really thought this through. From what Crystal Minkoff, she said that they told her this is Kyle's show when she first joined the show. They told her that she said that they told her, I don't know who they is, but they told her that this is Kyle's show. Well, Kyle, baby, I don't know if it's gonna be your show too much longer because, baby, the way they are throwing Kyle all underneath the bus, I can't even say they're throwing her under the bus, but they're just showing that Kyle, you behave in a certain way too, and they are really on Kyle's neck when it comes to these text messages, and girl, nobody. Well, I don't. I don't think that Kyle is sleeping with PK. I don't think that Kyle wants to sleep with PK. I don't think outside of Kyle is being inappropriate because she screams that she's a girl's girl and that Dorit is her sister. But girl, you're not acting like Dorit is your sister. If anything, you acting like PK is your sister. You see what I'm saying? Outside of that, there's no. It's not any. it's not anything I feel like is going on with PK and Dorit, but Dorit, I mean, but PK and Dorit, PK and Cal, but Cal, girl, I also can understand why people are looking at Cal sideways because, girl, your story has changed 17,000 times. Anyways, girl, I feel like we're talking about the same thing, girl. Low key. Can I just say this? Girl, I'm so sick and tired of talking about Cal and PK and Cal and Dorit. Girl, I feel like it's I feel like this is like another Mia situation in a way. Where like there's seven, six, five other housewives on the show, and girl, it's only really the conversation is only revolving around one or two. You know what I'm saying? And it's like girl, it was okay for the first couple of episodes, but it's kind of like girl, I'm kind of bored. I think that's another reason why I was kind of late with the review too, because based off of the clips that I saw online, nothing had really just pulled me in. I was like, okay, girl. Girl, I'm about to hurry up with this review. Kyle says she wanted to apologize to them, but I think it's weird that she wants to apologize to Sutton, Erica, and Garcelle, but not Bose. You want to apologize for how you acted at Bose's home, and you want to apologize to them, but you were at Bose's home. Bose should have been a part of the conversation too, or should have been a part of the apology too. Okay, Kyle. Um, Sutton basically is wanting Kyle to spell it out for her. What are you apologizing for? What? What are you apologizing for? When I tell you Garcelle was giggling the whole time because she knew that Sutton was gonna be she probably already knew Sutton was gonna be on Kyle's ass. Um, Dorit, they're about to go to Garcelle's beach home, so they meet up at Kyle's home before they head out to Garcelle's home. Dorit is basically telling the group, this is what Sutton got on my nerves. Because this is my thing. Okay. Y'all, people want to complain about people not wanting to open up to them. But then when people start to open up, you'll have someone like Sutton who has a bitchy moment and interrupts. And then y'all wonder why people don't like to open up. Because girl, when I do try to open up, girl, you want to interrupt and make it about you. Anyway, so let me tell y'all what happened. So Dorit is basically telling the group that Jagger, which is her son, asked her if her and Daddy are getting a divorce. No, if they are divorced. I'm assuming. I think he saw something on Instagram. Girl, this is the thing, right? At first, I was very, very loud about, girl, it really doesn't matter if she tell the kids or not because PK is never there. So it will probably just kind of look the same way. But then when I started to kind of have a change of heart is when Dorit started talking about PK getting his own apartment. And then eventually, I guess the kids would notice. It's one thing for daddy to be gone 3 weeks out of the month. Hell, probably even the entire month. But eventually, he'll come home in 5 weeks, 4 weeks. You see what I'm saying? But if he's never there anymore, then they're gonna notice like, where's daddy at? And if PK really does have an apartment, then girl, if they're going over to his apartment, then you think those kids are not stupid. 8 and 9, how old are those kids? I think like 9 and 8 or 10 and 8, something like that. I can't remember. 9 and 7. That's old enough to know. That's old enough to know. Like I said, I guarantee you, girl, without a shadow of a doubt, that if that was my sister and my brother-in-law, my nieces would know what was going on. It wouldn't be none of that old girl. We're trying to keep a secret, girl. They gonna figure it out. And Sloan gonna tell me, okay. That's my Sloanie, baby. She gonna tell me because I'm a girl. It's gonna be out there within a couple of days. Anyways, um, so Dorit is basically telling them about what Jagger asked, and Sutton interrupts, and she's basically like, "Okay." Garcelle says she wants basically today to be a fun day. We got to hit the road. I was like, now if that would have broke out into an argument, Dorit would have had every right to curse out Sutton. Because girl, I'm trying to let y'all know, even though it is kind of draining, like I'm not gonna lie, like I'm really tired. Like I'm really not that interested in the divorce between PK and Dorit, and maybe because I think they're just doing it for the TV show. That's probably what it is too. But even when I feel like people are pulling a stunt in a show, it could still be like I feel like TJ and Stacy, they're pulling a stunt in a show, but at least for for the first half of the season, it was kind of interesting. You know what I'm saying? It's like, okay, girl, like I'm just over the PK and Dorit. I don't care. I really don't care, and I don't care about PK and Kyle, and I don't care about Kyle and Dorit. Dorit, okay. Anyways, Jennifer Tilly, she gifts Garcelle with a $700 Dolce and Gabbana toaster. Right. And I felt like it fit right. I felt like that was a nice toaster too. I felt like it fit right in with her kitchen if she wanted to just put it on the counter real fast. I thought it was really, really cute. Um, Sutton comes downstairs looking like SpongeBob SquarePants. I love Sutton, but that Sutton, baby, that Sutton is up and down, just like this. Sutton is just like shaped like a box, no shape, no ass, no nothing. Girl, skinny legs, up and down, no ass, no nothing. But we love Sutton though. Um, So Kyle and Dorit, they talk, and I put Dorit is right. You say you're a girl's girl, then show it, basically. But Kyle is not a girl's girl. As much as she wants to scream that from the mountaintop, she's not. And just like one of the cousins pointed out, girl, it really showed Dorit, not Dorit. Kyle showed us that she was not a girl's girl when the divorce news broke or the separation news broke with PK and Dorit, and the only person that received the text message was PK. That should have shown us right then and there that Kyle was not a girl's girl. And then she even turned around and said that PK has been a better friend to her than Dorit has. Again, not a girl's girl. Then you're sitting here, girl, withholding information that could help your sister out. Girl, again, not a girl's girl. Kyle is not a girl's girl. Um, if you know something, girl, just tell me. Girl, they're really regurgitating the same stuff that we've heard before. It's 62 degrees on the beach. Guys, I know it's cold. 62 degrees and you're on the beach and the wind is blowing and it's probably sand going everywhere. Girl, I'm going to the house. Girl, I'm going to the house. This is too much. Girl, the Garcelle got those people. I said, Garcelle got these white women on the beach eating fried chicken and macaroni and cheese. I know that's right. Oh, girl. And you know them heifers don't eat. Hello? You know they drink their calories. Hello? Anyway. Um, And then they just played a question game. What would you do for $1 million? Girl, did you hear when Sutton and Erica Jane basically said not too much because that ain't no money. That's what I'm saying, girl. To some of the girl, I have conversations about what's considered a lot of money and what's not, depending on who you are and the lifestyle that you lived and where you live, girl. Some money ain't a lot of money to some people. Because for some of us, $1 million, girl, girl, what? Girl, I don't mind doing a little strange thing for a piece of change for $1 million. Girl, I'll take my $1 million and disappear on y'all asses till you hear me, baby. Okay? I was just there telling y'all, girl, if that old ass white man, what's that nigga name? What's that nigga name? Damn. The white one. Skip. Skip Bayless, that's his name. The one they said allegedly offered the hairstylist like a $1.5 million to sleep with him. God would have took that money, honey. Hey, baby. 1.5? 1.5 million. Tax free. Man, I would have took that 1.5. Baby, I would have drunk a bottle of Casamigos and baby went and handled my business. Okay, baby. But to Sutton and Erica, they like, girl, 1 million, that ain't nothing, girl. You can't do nothing with that. They did say, of course, for 20 million, Erica Jane said, girl, sign me up. Garcelle said, girl, I done did it for less. I know that's right. That's what I'm saying. Some of the girls are trying to act like, girl. Girl, stop acting like that, girl. 1 million, that ain't nothing, girl. For some of the girls, 1 million could be life changing. Anyways, girl. Um, Jennifer Tilly again thanks her ex husband. They start talking about like being in love and all that stuff, and she was saying how she's in love with her current man. She was in love with her ex husband. She thanks her husband in her confessional, and she says that thanks to Sam, I no longer like I can valet park now, girl. Like, girl, I can buy Gucci, Prada, Louis. I said, baby Sam. She said, thanks to the divorce settlement, girl. Let me tell you something. These white bitches do not play. Girl, that's what I'm trying to tell. Shout out to the white bitches, bitch. Shout out to the white bitches who stand on big business when it's time to get a divorce. Who else we talking about the other day? Who was acting stupid when it came to their divorce? Oh, Stacy, the fool. Stacy ain't standing on big business. She ain't. Shout out to Sutton. Shout out to Jennifer Tilly. Hey. Anyways, and then they do the you know how the things that you want to make a wish and it floats off in the air. Anyways, they tried to do that, but the wind was not playing, girl. The wishes, girl, were flying down. Girl, the thing like it's like a hot air balloon. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Then you make a wish and then it floats off in the air. Anyways, the wind was strong, girl. The things were breaking in half. They were flying down the beach, girl. It was a dead bird on the beach. It was a mess. It was actually kind of funny. It was cute the way that the episode ended. And again, this just goes to show that every gathering, some housewives have it mixed up where like they feel like every time they have a sit down, it has to be an argument. It's okay for sometimes for the group to get together and there's not a whole bunch of chaos. Y'all could just get together and be like, just have a chill day and just have fun. And it can still be a good episode. Anyways, that's pretty much it. I'm gone. I'll talk to y'all later. Y'all have a good day. Bye, y'all.